Dear Mum, thanks for washing Charlie. He smells lovely and clean. Not too sure about the ribbons, though.
I hate that woman.
Shh, Charlie. We had some great acts on the Freedom Show today. The acts were on fire. The audience were amazed. And some people got a bit carried away.
I'm going in, Frank.
We even had Marvellous Marvin. Yes, Mum, the Marvellous Marvin. Although his act wasn't quite what we expected.
You can say that again.
Oh, although his act wasn't quite...
Not literally, you drongo.
Just one more act for today's Freedom Show.
Yes, I have a list here. Oh,
Stand still. Yeah. Give James Friedman, sir, the amazing showbiz pickpocket. On your way, lad.
Oh, very good. Although I can't condone it.
we've also got Pyromantic, the Aerial Fire Act, and a cherry on top.
Oh, that looks good.
May I remind you of your position in this prison?
You mean this one?
No, sir. I mean the position of governor. You cannot be seen can-canning with prisoners, sir.
Quite right, Frank, quite right. Although that does look good. Here, Gimbert, go and see who it is. Hey, and if it's that old woman selling Lucky Heather again, you can tell her from me, I'll have 5 bunches. You can never have too much Lucky Heather, Frank.
No, quite, sir.
So, who are we going to have for today's Freedom Show act?
I can't believe it. Marvellous Marvin, here, in the Slammer. Wait till Gov finds out.
Oh, you're a fan, are you?
Am I? Oh, yeah, I am. Is it true that anyone who doesn't like your act knows nothing about showbiz?
100% true as the nose on your face, as mustard, like sunshine. Sunshine?
But what is your act?
Ah, well, that would be telling, wouldn't it? Tell you what, come along and see the show. Bring your mother. Smashing!
Frank, there must be someone good enough for today's Freedom Show.
You could always let Mr. Methane have another go, sir. Just a little joke.
Gentlemen, your troubles are over.
Who are you?
Marvellous Marvin. You may have heard of me.
Yes.
No.
Of course we have. Marvellous Marvin, the man with the greatest act the world has ever seen, here in the Slammer. But what brings you here, Marv?
Let's just say I had a little bit of bother while performing for the Prime Minister. Nothing to worry about. He loved it. And besides, it seems to have brought me here at precisely the right moment. I believe you're looking for a new act.
Oh, yes, we are, Marv, we are. Oh, just imagine it. Marvellous Marvin, here in the Freedom Show. Oh, I can't believe our luck. Ooh, he's the greatest act the world's ever seen.
Is he really, sir? What does he do exactly?
Well, tell him, Gimbert.
Well, I don't know exactly, but I've heard it's the greatest act the world has ever seen.
Oh, well, if you've both heard that he's good, then he must be.
Oh, I am good. In fact, I'm great. I'm, marvellous! What's more, it's a well-known fact that anybody who doesn't like my act knows absolutely nothing about showbiz. So I expect you won't like it. Whereas the governor here, who clearly knows everything there is to know about showbiz, will love it.
Marv, you're in. Go and get ready for today's Freedom Show. Gimbert, give him a hand. You can share Peter Pinocchio style. First on the right. Bye.
Ta-ta, fellas!
Oh, nice man.
I don't like him, sir.
Well, doesn't surprise me, Frank. After all, you know nothing about showbiz. I, on the other hand, can't wait to see the greatest act the world has ever seen. I wonder what it is.
Marvin! Marvin! Marvin!
Shut up!
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know what his act is.
You share a cell with him. You must have seen him practicing.
No, I can never catch him. See for yourselves.
see the greatest act the world has ever seen!
Follow me then!
I haven't been this excited since the bakery had that donut sale.
Blimey, you really are excited.
Right, Mr. Burgess, how do I look?
Divine's up.
Very well, let's get on with it. It's showtime!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HMP Slammer, where you decide which prisoner is to be released. Now, please welcome your host. He's the greatest governor the world has ever seen. It's the governor!
Well, it is the Slammer, it's the Freedom Show. It's your chance to decide who goes free from all the performing prisoner acts that we've got in here. And we've got some great acts, believe you me. We've got a dance act, a sensational dance act called A Cherry on Top. A pickpocket act by the name of James Freedman. And an act quite simply known as the greatest act the world has ever seen, Marvellous Marvin. But here's an act to really get you warmed up. They're the hottest act in the Slammer. They're the hottest act in town. They are Pyromantic! Sensational. But were they hot stuff? Or were they just a bit of a damp squib? Let's find out with Mr. Burgess.
Ha! Right, Pyromantic there. Was it red hot for you, miss?
It was amazing because that lady didn't set fire to the ropes when she did that flip.
Yes, that would have been quite a disaster if she'd have set fire to the ropes, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What was the best bit about the whole act?
Her flying in the air upside down. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, you don't see that every day, do you?
No.
Hey, what about you, sir? Let's get a man's perspective on this.
I thought it was magnificent. They're going to get my belt today. There's nobody that can beat them. So, hot stuff. Hot stuff, guys.
And this young man here, what did you think?
I think that was a really good act.
Yes?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
No.
One final word. Sum that act up for me, sir.
Outstanding.
Outstanding, sir.
Seriously, folks, you're only going to spoil it for yourselves. Now, trust me, I'm worth waiting for.
The next act, well, we're going to France. Oui, oui. No, I don't want a oui, oui. That's what they say in France. So, ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for a cherry on top. Good.
Come here.
I'm going in, Frank.
Sir, out.
Frank, I want to go on.
No, I think you've done enough.
What did you think of a cherry on top?
Right, archery on top there. Can or can't, miss?
I think it was great. The fact that it was different made it stand out. They have already won it in my eyes. Go, girls!
What about you? Did you enjoy it, and how would you describe that act?
I enjoyed it very well and I described it as unique.
It was unique, yes. Don't you think it was good when a big fella in a white suit joined in?
Yeah, but I think that fella needed a bit more practice.
Oh, cheek!
What about you, miss?
They should be proud because the act is so different. It impressed me and my friends. I bet the boys loved it.
All right, keep it down.
Don't you think I was born to be a dancer?
Yes.
Do you think the girls should sign me up to join their troupe?
I think they should.
Yes. And what about the act generally? Have they done enough to be released from the slammer?
Yeah, so far they're my favourite.
Yes.
For a final word, sum that act up for me.
Awesome.
Awesome, sir.
Well, that's a cherry on top. They could be dancing away from the slammer. Now it's time for the part of the slammer that we call solitary confinement. Oh, yes, these are the acts whose show business crimes are so awful. We have to keep them away from the rest of the performers, and we give them a chance to perform, just one chance. They don't go free, but if they do well and get the thumbs up, they have something nice. And today, if they do well, we put them in the cell with a nice pair of comfy slippers. But if they don't, they go back to their cell for a cruel and unusual punishment. Mr. Burgess. What is today's cruel and unusual punishment?
Today, sir, it's being slapped with a kipper until they're sick, sir.
Well, we need a judge, as ever. So, Mr. Burgess, could you select a judge from this
Right,
fine-looking
who'd
audience?
like to do this? You, madam.
Ah, she's
Come this
been
way.
chosen. Give her a round of applause. Hello, what's your name?
Amy?
Judge Amy. All right. Have you got a thumb, Amy? I'd like to see your thumb. That's all you need for now, because it's time for today's act from Solitary Confinement. Come on,
Hello, everyone. Put your hands up if you'd like to take part in this act. You young man, come and take a seat on my stall round here, sir. Make yourself comfortable in there for me, thank you very much. And anyone else? That young lady there. Great, thank you. Come up on stage and make yourself comfortable on my stall, thank you. And as usual, we start with the ladies. Okay, thank you, stay there. Okay, we're finished. So, young lady, come and stand here for me, please. Young man, come and take your position here. And here are your drawings.
Oh, very good. Have you seen them, Amy? Have you had a look at them? Yes? All right, you turn around there for a moment. Thumbs up, it's a comfy cell and a slipper. Thumbs down, and it's a load of sick in a kipper. Are you ready for this, Amy? Hold that thumb up. You've got 5 seconds to decide what's it going to be. Here we go. It's thumbs up! Hooray! Off he goes for a nice pair of slippers. And give these youngsters a nice round of applause as well. Off you go, kids. Great stuff. And well done to Amy, the judge. Now, still to come, remember, we've got the greatest act the world has ever seen. He's tremendous. But right now, we've got an actor that's a pickpocket. So, of course, he's in the Slammer. He's absolutely sensational. Jailers and jailbirds, please welcome James Friedman!
Well, hello. It's great to be here. My name's James and I'm a pickpocket. But don't worry, I'm one of the good ones. I give it all back. Now, I thought I'd give you a lesson today in why you should avoid pickpockets and why you must be careful. And there's a young man here in a yellow T-shirt. Hello, what's your name? Yakov. And we haven't met before, have we? Yakov, it's nice to meet you. If I pull your hand, you'll come with and join me on stage. Give Yakov a big hand. Thank you for helping me. You stand just there, Yakov. That's perfect. And we also need a security consultant, someone who knows about locking things up and keeping things safe. Mr. Gimbert, would you help me? Let's hear it for Mr. Gimbert. Thank you. But it's going to be very difficult to take something out of your pockets because they're all buttoned up. Perhaps, do you carry anything in your trouser pocket?
Yes. Keys?
Oh, he's got his keys. We could... Oh, they're attached. That's going to be difficult. Pop these back in your pocket. Do you have anything in your trouser pocket on this side?
Oh, I don't know. My mum packs my pockets.
No? And are you wearing a watch?
Yes, just...
OK. Well, I could try for things one at a time. Because you're wearing a watch and the keys are attached to a chain. What time is it?
It's,
No, I've got your watch. It must have just slipped off and came into my hand. Oh, thank you very much. The reason I was able to take Mr. Gimbert's watch is I could see it was there. That's the way the pickpockets on the street work. They see it, and then they take it. And they've got some very cunning ways to find out what you have in your pockets. Mr. Gimbert, you stand in the middle and face me. I'll show you some of the secrets they do. One way is they wait until you're in a shop and you take out your wallet. Have you got a wallet? It feels like something inside there.
I do have a wallet. There's no money in it.
No money in it? Why's that?
Uncle looks after all.
Oh, your uncle's got all your money. And when you open your wallet, you're right, no money. As you put it away in that was your inside left jacket pocket, a lookout with a bright white handkerchief like this dabs his forehead and puts it in the same pocket as a signal. So the pickpocket, that's you, Yakov, knows which pocket it's in. What do you carry here in your outside jacket pocket? Ooh. Feels like there's some... Oh, these are your handcuffs. Yes. That's going to be difficult. And on this side?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't remember? This is a card, OK. Well, I could undo these pockets, but I'd have to distract you in some way. Maybe I could distract him while I was looking at your tie.
Oh, yes.
So that's a nice tie.
Yes.
Oh, it's got a little bit of a thread there. Let me just catch that for you. That's it. I think I've got... Oh, hello. Oh. Wait a minute. I think that's better now. So while I was distracting you, see, I could bump into you like this and undo your pockets. Do you remember what you have here? Oh, you got a pen.
Yes.
And on this side?
There's a notepad.
There's a notepad, OK. And down here you had your card.
Yes.
That's right. And on this side, we haven't looked yet, but may I see?
Yes, of course you can.
Yeah. Oh, just a packet of tissues. I won't take those. So I'm going to try and take things one at a time, Mr. Gimbert. Do you want me to take the wallet from your inside pocket? That's very difficult.
Okay.
The keys are attached, so don't say those. Do you want the pen or the notepad or something from another pocket? You decide.
Oh, a pen?
No, I've just been distracting you, you see.
Oh.
While I was distracting you, the world's greatest pickpocket was standing behind you. Let's hear it for Yakov. You did very well. He got everything. Let me take your hat and we'll give it all back. He's got your tissues. I think they came from your outside jacket pocket. And your notepad, that came from the top pocket. Your wallet, I think, came from the inside pocket. Your pen on the other side. I don't know how he got your handcuffs. And your card as well. But you've still got your watch, haven't you?
Yes.
Because the watch reminds me you have to watch out.
Yeah, very good.
No, watch out means I've got your watch. And I'm going to get out. I've got the keys. There they go. If I hand that to Yakov, I have a question to ask you, because there's no one standing behind you, is there, who could have taken anything?
No.
No one standing behind. Turn all the way around.
OK.
Who could have stolen anything from you, is there?
No.
So I'm going to try and take something else from... When you came up here, Mr. Gimbert, weren't you wearing a tie?
Yes, it's... Oh.
No, he's got your tie over here. You've got to watch him, you know. Look, I will button up this pocket just here, on the outside. And I'll button up this one too. And all your valuables, Mr. Gimbert, are right over there.
Oh, OK.
So it's impossible for me to take something else out
Yes.
of the hat while I'm standing this far
That's right,
apart.
absolutely.
Right, unless I
Yes.
was to take something that you're wearing.
Yes.
Do you wear a belt?
No, I wear braces.
Braces?
Yes.
And do they look a bit like these?
Oh, dear.
Why don't you hold on to those? And I'll take this. Let's hear it for my friend Yakov. You go back to your seat. And I'll take Mr. Gimbert, please.
Take him back to the cell. Well, I didn't really have that to James Friedman. Will he be a freed man? Let's find out. What did you all think?
Right, James Friedman, entertaining or just a common criminal, miss?
I think that was wonderful and outstanding when he took off the shirt. It was really funny.
Was that the highlight for you?
Yeah.
Anything he could do to improve the act, do you think?
No.
No?
It's already perfect.
And would you tell me about that pickpocket act?
I thought that was really good because he done it without him noticing.
Yeah.
And he distracted him and
Yeah.
he just got them when he didn't know.
And for one final word, sir.
Extreme.
Extreme, sir. There you go.
Right, well, I really am excited now, folks, because we have in the Slammer, quite simply, an act described as the greatest act the world has ever seen. So let's start chanting out for Marvin! Marvin!
Good luck. I've got the greatest act the world has ever seen. I don't need luck.
Marvin! The greatest act the world has ever seen! Marvellous! Marvin! It's rubbish, that. I hate it. Does this mean I know nothing about showbiz?
It's brilliant.
Yes, that's quite a... Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! I quite agree. Get him off there. What did you think of that? Oh, dear.
Do you agree with me, sir, that act is absolute criminal?
I hated that man.
Good man, stand up. I want you to face that entertainment criminal and tell him that, sir.
I hate you and you should get out of here and back into your cell.
Right, well spoken. Well done, sir. Yes, absolutely.
Young lady, did you think that was the greatest act the world has ever seen?
No.
Thank you.
It was despicable and silly, and he needs a much better act.
How many muches in there?
1,
2, 3, 4...
6.
6 muches. Oh, that's a lot of muches.
One final word, sir. Can you sum that act up in one word, sir?
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Well, my little performing prisoner appreciators, it's time for the clapometer, and it's time to decide who is going to go free. Let's welcome back all the acts you've seen tonight on The Freedom Show. We had Pyromantic, a cherry on top, James Friedman, and Marvellous Marvin. There they are. Give all a round of applause. Hello, folks. Ooh, well, the first act we saw, they certainly lit up the Slammer. Will they do enough to go free? Let's find out as you show your appreciation for Pyromantic. Wow, great score. 86.9. 86.9, that's good. That's good. Right. The second act was marvellous. I joined in briefly. But don't let that affect your score. As you please show your applause and appreciation for a cherry on the top. Oh, good. Oh, ladies, I think you're in second place. That means you're staying for supper tonight. 82.3. Right, the next act. He picked a pocket or two. Jailers and Jailbirds, James Friedman. Wow. Look at that. 90.6. That means James Friedman's in the lead. One more act to see. This final performing prisoner was sold to me as the greatest act the world has ever seen. He was Marvellous Marvin. 55.2, yes. One of the lowest scores that we've ever had on the Slammer, and just as well for one of the lowest points we've ever reached. Well, it means, though, the great news, the exciting news is going free with a score of 90.6. It's the pickpocketing genius of James Friedman. Free to go. He is free. He's a freed man. Oh. Disappointment for the others, but they were all brilliant acts. The good news is, it's tea time. Mr. Burgess, what's for tea?
It's an hot and cold running buffet tonight, sir.
Really?
Yep. Hot sloppy ploppy porridge or cold sloppy ploppy porridge.
Do well.
Right you are, sir. This way.
Give them all a big
Come
cheer.
on,
Go on, Jailers and Jailbirds. Off they go. Give them a big round of applause, including Marvellous Marvin. Well, Jailers and Jailbirds, remember, if you don't clap, cheer and yell, you're back in your cell here on The Slammer. See you soon, folks. Bye, everybody. I can't believe I was so stupid. The greatest act the world has ever seen. I've not been this angry since the bakery cancelled that donut sale.
Blimey, you really are angry.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but...
Then don't! Not to worry. I've learnt my lesson. There's no way I'm going to be made to look a fool again.